What's happening? What's happening? What up, yo? Check it out. It's me, Brian B, and we back at it. It's Wednesday night. That means we getting straight through the ropes. We tagging in our partners, and we dropping leg drops and elbows and whatever is going to hurt our opponent so we can pin them to the mat for the 1, 2, 3. That's right. What am I talking? I don't know what I'm talking about. Yo, it's straight through the ropes wrestle talk, guys. Thank you so much for following. We in another full week, midweek for the Beeline Entertainment LLC. So if you watching us, that means you must have went on over to YouTube and you liked and you subscribed and you shared it and you hit the bell button for the notifications so you can know when we coming back on, because we host 3 shows a week. That's right, 3 shows a week. The first show we host Tuesday nights. Just yesterday, we host the Beeline Web Show. Tuesday nights, 9 o'clock p.m. We talk a little bit of everything. We get straight to the point with it, baby. Had a really good show last night. And if you hear Wednesday nights, we host Straight Through the Ropes Wrestle Talk. For everybody who loves pro wrestling, we talk a little bit of AEW, a little bit of New Japan, a little bit of what's it called, and a lot of WWE. And that's what we're going to talk about tonight, because tonight is SummerSlam predictions. But wait, there's more. We also have Thursday nights, the Beeline Entertainment Show, where me and my co-host Kyle Eric, we talk about everything entertainment. And this week, we definitely going to be talking about San Diego Comic-Con that just happened this weekend. Gave us a whole lot of insight on a lot of new entertaining things that we all want to see. So we're going to talk about it tomorrow, plus the top 5, where you guys can join in the comments and, play along with us. Bah! Listen, yo, it's a brand new day in the Beeline ENT. We got an intro. Let's go. We are STR. Power Fusion Core, whatever the hell they call it, Fallout 3.
Yeah, that's right. We need to give that one credit. She is finally becoming a better wrestler, and people are not giving her that. She's had some phenomenal matches.
Yeah, let's go.
Because, like, seriously,
You should have got Jade's wig. That probably would have helped out.
don't do that.
Yeah, at least you would have had.
Booker probably should have gone over that year, and Booker should have had a WrestleMania moment.
I was trying to give a trick question, but I said 2, but it was 2 winners, and it was Maven and Nydia. That's 4 there, Beck.
But you know what? You can't trust Beckford.
Beckford.
It's time for Straight Through the Ropes Wrestle Talk, baby. Ring that bell.
That's right. It's time for Straight Through the Ropes Wrestle Talk, guys. Check it out. I'm your host, Brian B, and we got stuff to talk about. We're going to dive right into it because, listen, yo, I know you guys might have not noticed it, because if you watched Monday Night Raw this week, it didn't feel like a go-home show, I'm telling you. But, yo, this weekend is SummerSlam, man. It's SummerSlam, one of the biggest events of the year for WWE, one of the biggest events for pro wrestling fans. I'm not for nothing, I think I say this every single time we host a SummerSlam, but SummerSlam was one of the first pay-per-views I ever watched. It was my introduction to wrestling in a lot of ways. SummerSlam 1991, man. It was a very, very interesting event. And, from there, I grew to start watching wrestling and getting into wrestling toys and everything like that. So holds a little place in my heart. But at the same time, man, we got a lot to talk about, bro. So we're going to jump into it, man. And, for everybody, the STR Nation who's in the building, shout out to Slim, shout out to Lay, shout out to Brandon. Hopefully, we'll see some of them in here later. But listen, yo, I got to jump into this because there's a lot of ground to cover tonight, man. First off, I want to talk about it. Now, listen, as y'all just heard me say, 1991, right? I've been watching wrestling for a very, very, very long time. I have not just been watching WWE my whole life. I have been watching WWE, but not just WWE for my whole life. I've watched ECW. I've watched WCW. I've watched indie wrestling. I've watched a whole bunch of different wrestling promotions, okay? So I got to tell you something. When I say this really holds some weight right here. This was one of the worst segments I ever seen in my damn life. All right, let's get into it, yo. All right. So like I said, this Monday was the go-home Monday Night Raw for SummerSlam. SummerSlam is on Saturday and Sunday. It's a 2-night event. It's so big, you got to do it twice, I guess. But listen, man, it didn't really feel that way. It felt like a lot of filler. It felt like a lot of hoopla. And listen, I'm really trying to do my best since I came back to watching, wrestling again. I took a nice break because I'm a WWE fan, bro. I do love WWE, but I do love pro wrestling. So it's like when it just was starting to get boring to me, I just kind of stepped back and got back into it. But when I did get back into it, I was like, yo, I'm gonna try my best to really be a little bit more positive. I'm gonna try my best to find the things that I actually do enjoy. But this shit right here came on. And I just had to throw my hands in the air, bro. Because what the hell are we doing, WWE? What are we doing, bro? Listen, yo, let's talk about it a little bit. First of all, you're gonna have goofy wrestling. You're gonna have goofy things. You're gonna have goofy topics, whether it be the gobbledygooker, whether it be the little football that Mr. McMahon had. Remember when he was with Austin Theory and stuff like that? Listen, there's going to be a lot of stupid shit in wrestling. I mean, and this is just scratching the surface. I mean, we're not even talking about the Bastion boogers and all the craziness that has been over the years. Danhausen. Danhausen is fun, right? Danhausen is fun. Danhausen is kind of a draw. He's kind of a draw. I hate to admit it, but he's kind of a draw. He's entertaining. He does his little goofy stuff with the curse stuff. Everybody's cursed. You're cursed. They're cursed. We're cursed. Everybody's cursed. And it's okay. And it's okay. But it's starting to get a little bit much, yo. It's starting to get a little bit much. And I think that this right here, this segment that was on Raw, I think this shit spelled out with capital letters. It's one thing. Oh, damn, I don't got the link out. It's one thing to have goofy wrestling, but it's a whole nother thing to have goofy wrestling and then combine it with more goofy wrestling, okay? So what this was for people who didn't see it was apparently Danhausen and Joe Hendry, they linked up. They've been having a little bit of a feud with Judgment Day, and they linked up and made a song. So if you know anything about Joe Hendry, he's got the one gimmick that he's made it all the way through with is him and his damn entrance. Say his name, and he had everybody doing that shit. People don't even watch wrestling. So shout out to him for for what he does or whatever. But at the end of the day, I don't really see what's so appealing about Joe Hendry. I've been saying that shit forever, yo. I don't really see what is so appealing about Joe Hendry. So since WWE have Joe Hendry and Danhausen with the "You Are Cursed" shit, two things that they just pushed to death out of, they put them together. They put them together, and they had these two idiots standing in the ring, singing combinations of both of their skits or their shtick or whatever. And they're singing, and Joe Hendry's got a stupid blue shirt on and his white pants, and he's singing, "I believe that you are cursed. I believe that you are." This all these motherfuckers is doing. And you're watching Monday Night Raw, and you're seeing, musical segment. Okay, we've seen Elias. We've seen the Honky Tonk Man. We've seen Jeff Jarrett. We've seen a whole bunch of musical talent in WWE. We've seen the Funkadactyls and what was his name? The Funkasaurus or whatever the hell it was. We've seen it all, right? This crowd was silent. Sayonara. That fucking crowd. You could feel. I told my wife, I was like, yo, it was almost like they was in a library, bro. I mean, the crowd was so silent. It was almost like they were in shock of how bad this shit was. Listen, man, I know I'm really going in on it really hard. But like I said, one of the craziest things is WWE, man, they know how to take something and shove it down your throat like a bully in elementary school, bro. I'm telling you, bro, it's ridiculous how they do it. And it's crazy that it hasn't caught on yet for people where it's just like, man, can we give this shit a break, yo? Of course, they had to have the LA Clippers girls and, of course, just more people. And then at the end, they had Ryan Garcia, the boxer. It's like, who the fuck is this shit for? Who the fuck is this shit for? Understandably, I was noticing something when I was watching this Raw, one crazy thing that stood out to me. Michael Cole, when they were going to commercial break in the middle of a match, Michael Cole, he said, "We'll be right back live on Netflix." He didn't say, "We'll be right back live on Monday Night Raw. Nope. He said, we'll be right back live on Netflix. It's almost like WWE sold they soul, bruh. So some real shit. On some real shit. It's almost like this product that I've been watching my entire life. And listen, I know there's people who, WWE has always been like, yeah. I get it, bro. It has been goofy. It has been bad. It has been this. It has been that. But listen, bro. It's always been WWE, bro. It's always been that shit. It's always been the people who came from WWE, whether it was Stone Cold, The Rock, all these guys, whatever, man. They were what you would speak about the company. And now WWE is just a business, bro. It's just a fucking business. It's not anything fun like it used to be. It's just everything is just to sell you something. Everything is just to promote something. Everything promote everything but the matches and shit. But everything is just to do everything outside of what the fuck you're supposed to be watching the shit for, which is wrestling. And wrestling does include storytelling. Wrestling does include fucking these guys getting in the ring and having more matches than segments. You got a 3-hour show with 6 matches on it. At this point, the fucking main events, bro. I've watched a pay-per-view and a Monday Night Raw that have closed with 2 segments of motherfuckers talking about the same shit they always talk about. 2 fucking promos. And I'm like, what's going on? And you fucking I'm telling you right now, this segment right here, this shit lasted like fucking 5 minutes. This shit lasted like 5 minutes of people being silent until fucking Judgment Day came in here and saved all our damn lives. Listen, bro. All right, listen, I got to tag. I'm going off. All right, I got to get the hot tag. He's back with us this week. Yo, shouting out my man Slim Jefferson. What up, Slim?
What's up, brother? What's up? How you doing, man?
Let me see. Hold on. Is it me? Hopefully it's not me.
Make sure it's not.
I don't know if y'all can hear him or not, but I can't. I hope y'all can hear me. Well, I'm pretty sure y'all can hear me. But
you hear me
Slim,
now?
man, hold on, bro. You hear me? I'm in here ranting it up. Hold on, bro. Let me see if it's me or not. Give me a second. But hold on, yo. Let me see if Slim got his mic, because I definitely want some help. I want to get one more eye. We still got to do all the predictions, so we're gonna run through this shit. Let me get him back. Slim, you back? Let me see if
you hear me.
But yeah, sure. I made a TikTok about it, everything, because I just couldn't believe how bad this shit was, man. And I'm sick and tired. Listen, I have no love for Joe Hendry. I never really have. It's the gimmick, bro. And then people are trying to put him in like main event picture scene shit. And I'm like, are you crazy? Are you fucking crazy? Like, how are you guys enjoying this shit this much? But all right, guys, you might hear a double play here. I gotta listen to if it's me or if it's Slim on here. All right, so y'all hear, yeah, y'all hear me. All right, Slim, yeah, you might have to rejoin, brother. Let me see.
I got you.
All right. So listen, Slim gonna get back in here. I want to get his thoughts and everything about it. But yeah, man, that was one of the worst segments that I've ever seen in my years of watching wrestling ever seen. Let's go ahead and move on to another topic. Before we get to the predictions and stuff like that or whatever. Something interesting that happened. It was actually a lot of stuff going on this week in wrestling. It was a lot of events happening. It was a lot of of course we had Redemption with AEW, which you saw some titles change hands. Some pretty good matches. It was more of a I don't want to say mid. I want to say just like a little more mild. There was still some good wrestling on there and stuff like that. Told a little bit of stories, some title changes and stuff like that. We see, Willow Nightingale is now the AEW Women's Champion, which is good for her, man. She's really good. I do like her. They segue to Mercedes and stuff like that. If you know their history, I think it was New Japan that Willow, put Mercedes on the shelf. So, and she kind of had her, redemption with that. You see what I did there? But at the same time, it's interesting to see her come back in and, just see some new faces. They seem like their women's division is pretty good. It's kind of been the same for a while, and you do miss Tony Storm. I ain't gonna lie, but they're working with what they got. But all right, Slim's back. Let's see what's up. Slim, what up, bro?
Can you hear me now?
Oh, damn, I still can't hear you. I'm trying.
Damn,
I'm
hold on.
hoping it's not me, bro, because my stuff has been kind of jacking up a little bit lately. Let me try to play something and see if it's me. It might be me. And I'm over here blaming you and stuff. I was like, all right, hold on. I'm about to see if it's me or not. Yeah, it's me. It's me, Slim. My bad. I ain't fucking you up. Slim, go ahead. Take the control. What did you while I'm getting my mic and stuff together, because I can't hear you talk, but what did you think of the Danhausen? I'm gonna put it back up and everything. The Danhausen Joe Hendry situation, or whatever. Let me know your thoughts on it, and I'm gonna fix my mic.
This is probably the worst segment I've seen in an incredibly long time as a wrestling fan. This is the stuff that gets you looked at funny if you want to introduce your friends to wrestling. If I had people over and this came on the screen, I couldn't even defend this. And you and I have seen probably some of the most cringier stuff in wrestling. We survived the Katie Vick storyline, fucking Giant Gonzalez fucking up Undertaker at WrestleMania. There's been so many cringe-worthy stuff that this just wasn't it. Like, this simply was not it. It was probably, I can say, worst segment of the year. And the thing is, I love Joe Hendry. I love Danhausen. I just think that those two together didn't work. Didn't work at all. It didn't work at all.
Listen, bro. I know you just went off. I wish I could have heard it. I don't know what the fuck went on my speaker or whatever. But yo, listen, bro. Listen, that Joe Hendry segment, I don't know. Listen, bro. I think I said everything that I had to say on it, because it's one of the things where it's like I was trying to justify. Like, I know we've had goofy wrestling in the past, but it's just like that shit was just so. It was so corny and so uncalled for that I don't know, bro. I just don't know what to really do with it anymore, man. I mean, I really, really wish that they would get the picture that you're pushing this bullshit, just for the cause of merch and, I guess, trying to entertain. But you should be putting a lot more effort into pushing these damn matches, and especially going into Summers. Can you imagine? Yo, Slim, this was the go home show for SummerSlam.
Didn't feel like it.
Hell no, not in any type of way.
I mean, my thing is, man, like, I know you didn't hear it, but let me repeat it right quick. We've survived so much cringy stuff as wrestling fans, and if you had friends over, you couldn't even defend that segment, man.
I'm telling you,
they'd be like, "This is why you watch this. Like, this is why you watch this. Like, you can't even defend it." And the thing is, there's two people who are over as shit, but you put them together, it was boring as hell. Like, I love Danhausen and I love Joe Hendry, but like that was not it. And especially, like, I guess you can consider LA a wrestling city. Like, they weren't even hyped for it. Like,
at all. That crowd was silent, bro. That was one of the quietest I ever heard a fucking crowd while something was going on in wrestling in my life. But yo, check it out. Hey, Slim, you think we talked about it? Hold up, hold the phone. Yo, we already got he heard us in here. He heard us through the grapevine. He keep tagging in. Let's go, Mr. Brandon Janu. What up, B?
What up, fam?
Chilling, bro. Glad to have you guys on. We're gonna definitely get to the predictions. Probably, I would say probably within the first half of the show or second half of the show. But yeah, hey B, we just talking about, I heard us talking about that god awful Danhausen and Joe Hendry segment that happened on Monday.
You are cursed.
Don't get me started, bro. I already fucking went in a couple of times. B, how'd you feel? Yo, fuck it. How'd you feel about Monday Night Raw as a whole?
Does that answer the question?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Listen. Let's save some shit. Let's flip real quick, because I will say one thing that I did enjoy. I mean, the match itself was okay. It wasn't like it was like a tremendous match, but it was okay. But I did enjoy the results, and that's my girl Raquel, man, finally getting her piece, bro. She like I said this shit a long time ago. Raquel Rodriguez has been shining. I think she's been doing some of her best work since joining Judgment Day, playing the Big Mama Cool role to Liv Morgan. Very, she's been good in matches. She's overcome a lot of shit. And I was very happy to see her win that Intercontinental Championship on Monday. How did you guys feel about that win?
Only thing that would have made it better if they had saved it for SummerSlam, but I get it. The card is stacked to capacity. I mean, hey, trying to be funny. You could have put that on the pre-show, and it still would have been a better.
I'm telling you could have. Yeah, you could have.
I mean, yeah, it's stacked. When you got a match like the Bella Twins and Fatal Influence. I mean, we gotta put them on the card over this. I mean, obviously, we gotta.
We all know that's just to get them over. That's just to get that group over.
Shit, we got an interim ladder match. I mean, we got to do that. I mean, goddamn. I mean, it's not like actually for the real title, but we got to put that on the card. Shit, man, we got to do Trick Williams and Baron Corbin, even though Baron Corbin came back literally 2 fucking weeks ago.
5 fucking minutes ago.
Random as hell.
With no story, no build, no nothing. He just gets a fucking title match. But okay, I guess, yeah, we got to put that on the card with no rhyme or fucking reason, but okay, I guess. I mean, you can't have that for no reason. I mean, come on now, that's just stupid. That don't make no fucking sense. This card. I mean, we got to do Danhausen and Dominic Mysterio for human monies. That's what they call it, human monies.
On a pole.
Clearly, we have to do that match because it's fucking stupid and it doesn't make any fucking sense. But Raquel and Sol Ruka, they can have a Monday Night Raw match.
We ain't had a match on a pole since Vince left.
They're definitely okay. Cool.
You sure he left? Fuck, I can't tell. Fuck, did he leave? Did he?
Did he leave? That's a lot of people was over there making fun of. They're saying Vince came back and Russo came back.
They didn't call both Vinces. They didn't just call one. They called both. They were like, we need real fucking bad booking. We need the
old school Vince.
We need some shit that don't make no sense.
Yeah. I mean, we're definitely getting a lot, man. But shout out to Raquel Rodriguez. I think, like you guys said, I think that this is long overdue as far as just giving her a singles title. But also, I think that the deflection that they've teased 50,000 fucking times it would have been a perfect time. I can't remember exactly when it was, but it was. It might have been the Elimination Chamber where I felt like Raquel, who had a fucking dominant, great performance in that Elimination Chamber. I think that was a perfect time for her, man, to start hitting towards hey, listen, I don't need Liv. Liv was causing her titles. I mean, I would have loved. I hope they're not trying to do some stupid shit and save it for Mania and all this other craziness.
Oh my god. Yeah.
I think what's gonna happen is let's just be real here for a second. Even though Liv has earned her spots and earned her reputation, she's gone from that no-name person on SmackDown to the superstar that she is. That's without a doubt. But this world title reign has been lackluster. It's been lackluster as hell. I mean, they've had no direction for her ever since WrestleMania or ever since the Saudi show. And then, not trying to be funny, it's like y'all trying every way which to figure out what to do with Rhea, but y'all even live in the wind and shit. And then when y'all finally figure out Rhea's hurt, we're gonna have an interim champion. And so my thing is, though, I feel like what's gonna happen.
Really.
Exactly. I feel like what's gonna happen is Io's gonna get the title, Liv's gonna go into a jealousy mode, and then she's gonna be like, "Oh, sister, please give me a title shot. It'll be fun. We can have a good old competition."
But Slim, this is what's crazy. That's if they do that after the IC championship, Raquel and Liv's feud, without a fucking doubt, is world championship material. I mean, there's story, there's build, there's engagement. Having them face off in a giant event like a SummerSlam for the biggest championship on the brand is the smartest move to make if you were a fucking good storyteller. But at the same time, it's just like it's like they're just not pulling the trigger with anything. Like you guys said, and we've seen it on Unreal now because they show us their bullshit, literally. And it's like they don't have any kind of investment in anything besides what they want to invest in.
The train for having Liv and Raquel left right after you took Raquel out the Queen of the Ring and you let Liv be in the finals. That shit left the fuck. That
Made
shit
no
left.
sense.
That
No
shit
fucking
made
sense.
no fucking sense. It never made sense. It was stupid as fuck to do, and it just didn't make fucking sense. Now
At
put the belt on
SummerSlam.
Raquel.
It would have been at SummerSlam.
Listen, putting the belt on Raquel is cool. That's great. I'm happy for it. But at the end of the day, let's see what the fuck happens. Because at the end of this conversation, it sounds like we all know where the fuck this is all going. What you should have done is this with the world title, but instead you're gonna have it with the Intercontinental Championship, which makes Io non-fucking existent in the fucking women's title reign. Like what
She
the
really
fuck
is.
doing?
Bro,
Because
Io Sky is fucking is afterthought
it's
material.
like, what do you do? Because you give her a belt that's fucking cold as a motherfucker. You're not gonna what you're gonna move because you're gonna move Roxanne Perez up to fight her until Stephanie comes back. Is Stephanie coming back at SummerSlam? Because that's what fuck I'm assuming.
Yeah, probably.
What are we doing? Are we having Becky and fucking Io for the next couple months? What the fuck are we doing? Like, I don't understand this decision making. We now know AJ Lee's about to leave and go to SmackDown because Punk's on fucking SmackDown now. So that's a one woman removed from Raw. So what the fuck are we doing? It's like they don't know what the fuck they're doing. It's like, bro, is Naomi coming back? Is Naomi coming back? Because if that's the case now, we got something. We got to cook. We got something here.
Naomi didn't even have a baby yet.
Yes, she did.
A little too early.
Nah, she didn't have the baby yet.
Yes, she did.
Those are all fake ass pictures online. Yeah, she didn't have it yet.
No, when Jay and Jimmy did the fucking back and forth, Jay he was like, "I like your newborn baby."
Get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
She didn't have that baby yet. Did she?
Yeah. Bianca's the one.
Probably would have stayed private.
But yeah, like, but yeah, like
I didn't notice that.
But yeah, like, but I think it was like doing WrestleMania. It was like,
yeah, you just dropped the bomb right now, B. I'm telling you right now because I saw there was a whole bunch of fake pictures online.
No, I'm not watching that. That shit is fake as shit. But I'm talking about like Jay and Jimmy was doing. I think like the fucking hot wing shit. The you know they do like the dual fucking shit.
Oh,
Hot
okay.
ones.
Yeah, the hot ones, and they was playing like a football and some shit, and he was like, "I like your newborn baby" or some shit, and that's how that like. So yeah, she already had the kid.
Yeah, it was like a evolution of last year was when she won the what's it called?
It was last year, what, SummerSlam when she finally.
Yeah,
it was like
that's right. Yeah, it's been about a year.
So it's been a
White
year.
hot.
So it's like around this time, really.
Yeah, that's right. It really was. Damn, you just dropped the bomb right now. I didn't realize
that. And that kind of makes you question, like, if Naomi never gets pregnant, what the title scene looks like from there till now.
More interesting, I'll tell you that, because Naomi was fucking killing it. Naomi was fucking killing it.
Do you even put a trick on Stephanie winning that bitch? Because at this moment you needed her to have some adversity, right?
Stephanie fucking born to, bro.
Never made sense.
Stephanie Victoria was born. It's just me.
But this is the problem with this fucking company right now. They don't have direction, despite what the fuck they believe in their heart of hearts or whatever the fuck they tell themselves. Yo, this company sucks. They have no fucking direction. Most of the people that you're pushing have already been pushed. So that's why we do not give a fuck about a storyline that you're trying to tell us, because we could care less. It's like, bro, if Liv keeps the belt at SummerSlam, what is the direction? Because if you're telling me it's Roxanne, why?
Yeah, it's got to be one of them, man. It's got to be one of them to tell some kind of story. But listen, we're going to get into it because we got some predictions to sell. So I was thinking about it. It was going to be an easy way we could do it because I didn't want to do a fucking 4-hour show. So to do predictions, we're going to go down the card. Let's start from the bottom. And I guess we'll pick which matches so we can get to the last two big ones at the end. But let's talk about, do we want to see it? And then who we think is going to win. So then we'll be able to, all three of us will be able to give our descriptions and what we feel so we can go into it or whatever. But let's chat out the predictions, man. SummerSlam is Saturday and Sunday. Now, I don't specifically know what day is on Sunday, what day is on Saturday. Just fucking SummerSlam, right? Deal with it. Pretend like it's 10 years ago or 5 years ago, whatever they started that shit. All right, let's just kick it off. Yo, first match. Let's talk about, like we were just saying, Liv and Io. I'll kick it off. Like Brandon just, said his piece on it. Like literally, this is an afterthought match for me. I don't see anything here. I said this shit before. Liv has had more of a confrontation with Danhausen than she's had with Io, man. Io's kind of just been like fluttering around in the background. You know, it's that whole thing. Remember when Rhea and Bianca were like, you know, kind of pushing Io out the way and shit like that or whatever? It's like it's similar to that. Io's always to the side, bro. What do you guys say, B?
I would hope and pray if Stephanie's not coming back, which I'm feeling like she's probably coming back at SummerSlam. I would love to see Asuka come back and help Io.
Asuka,
like that, like at least someone. Like God Almighty, it's gotta be me. It's gotta be something. Danhausen still got the curse on Liv, so I'm assuming that's how you get the belt off of her. Because you don't want to break the curse shit yet. I'm assuming you want to do that with somebody that's actually, you know, work breaking the curse for her. And Liv's not one of those people that you want to break the fucking curse for.
Yeah, not right now. They're riding that shit to death, I guess.
Yeah, they gonna ride that shit till the wheels fall off.
The wheels fall off. Slim, what you feel about Liv and Io, man?
Don't halfway want to see it, because why are we running back? Why are we running back the Queen of the Ring less than 2 months later?
2 months later.
It's on SummerSlam. It's really 6 weeks. It's been
on your biggest fucking pay-per-view outside of like Mania and the Rumble. Like, I don't know, bro.
Yep.
It's weird.
But I got Io winning. I feel like it's like Brandon said. I feel like they haven't really touched on Danhausen's curse with Liv, and I feel like it's going to come up in a big moment for her, and that's going to send her spiraling. So I got Io with the win, and this should be the breaking point for the Judgment Day. Like, by the time we get to what's the next big thing, Money in the Bank, I think we should not have any more Judgment Day.
That's fucking not gonna happen. Sorry, Slim. I don't know. Yeah, no, I feel you. Listen, you're not wrong, but I just don't see WWE doing it. I personally, just to say who I think is gonna win, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of think it's gonna be Liv. I'm kind of feeling what you guys are saying about the whole curse thing. That does make a lot of sense. And I might be having too much, hope for WWE, I guess, or whatever, to think they'll be able to, manage some kind of storytelling at this point. But I think giving Raquel the title and then having Liv have the title, I think they're aiming to have more deflection and more tension being built with them before they go into whatever next steps they're going with them. I don't think that they would do that payoff. I don't think they're fucking. I don't think. I'm trying to give them some credit. I don't think they're bad enough to misuse that huge feud that can be, even if it's potentially Survivor Series, whatever you're going to try to do it at. There's a lot of room there to, have Liv's got a championship and now Raquel's got a championship, and now they're both kind of like a little bit more like, oh, you're the best of all. Well, I'm the IC champion, blah, blah, blah. I don't know.
Yeah, but, I think they gave Raquel the belt so they could take the belt off of Liv.
Yeah, yeah. So, I mean, it makes sense.
So Judgment Day could have a belt, but it's just not the women's world title. I think they're going to tell a story with Raquel, Liv, and Roxanne trying to fight over the Intercontinental title. They got to get that belt off of Liv. This shit is dead. Whatever the fuck they thought was going to happen with that girl is fucking dead. You can't now go backwards and now tell a story with Raquel, Roxanne, and Liv. It's like, bro, you had 6 fucking months to tell this. 4 months to tell this fucking story, and now you want to tell a story? It's like, nah, fuck this. Take the belt off of her. You already got a belt there. Let's move on. Yeah. Well,
we'll see. All right, that's Liv and Io. Let's go ahead and jump to the next one. Let's go ahead and jump to the one that I think is going to open the match for night 1. We got the Usos, Fatu, Jacob Fatu. That's my fucking boy, yo. And they're gonna be versing Royce Keys, LA Knight, and listen, my personal favorite out of this whole group right now, Solo Sikoa, yo. I feel like Solo's coming up, and even though I still don't like the monkey suits, yo. I don't know if it's part of his gimmick. But I'm not feeling the monkey suits, but I do like Solo's dynamic right now. I like the joking. I like how he's still, even though I kind of missed the whole, hardcore, I'm the enforcer, Solo Sikoa, street champion. I still am kind of feeling like, the humor, the levity. But if he goes in the ring and he still brings it in the ring, then I'll be feeling it a little bit more. But I like his character. When he came out and he interrupted the Usos on Monday, and he said, Jay was doing the warning shot, and he did the bow. And Solo came out and said, pow, pew, 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 pew. I was laughing. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, all right, Solo, he's talking some shit now, yo. So this match, I'll be honest with you, it's given a little bit of shine to LA Knight, which he's been needing a little bit more attention. At first, I thought it was gonna be the same old because he's been fighting the bloodline like as long as fucking Kevin Owens and them, but it kind of filling him back in. It's making him feel important again. And bringing Royce Keys is kind of putting him in the middle. It's kind of giving him a little bit of a spotlight too. I think it's going over. It's making Jacob look fucking strong. Even though he is kind of still involved in it, but it is making him look strong. Like he went out, you saw it when he was fighting the Usos and shit. He was like, "Get the fuck off me!" Like he's still standing on his own. Like he's struggling with being like, yeah, I'm in a team, but I'm still wild, motherfucker. So I like it. I'm not gonna lie. I like it. It's not boring to me. So I think that this is definitely going to go to Jacob and them, though. I think this is going to be something that's going to build. Hopefully, Jacob gets the win. I don't know if it'll be some goofy shit that'll happen. But I'm gonna go with Jacob and the Usos on this one. What you got, B?
I don't want to see this shit. I care less about this shit. I hope it dies a slow death. I hope it burns. I care less about this fucking.
Brandon don't give a fuck about wrestling right now.
This shit fucking sucks. Listen, man, I done already gave my piece on Solo. I got people in my comments on TikTok getting mad because I said Solo sucks. And I stand by that statement. One fucking person can't tell me one fucking match Solo's had in 4 fucking years. Give me one good match this motherfucker's had in 4 years. One.
I think it's more just his character, man.
And that's
he fits where he fits.
And there it is.
I'm not saying he's a bad wrestler saying that. I'm just saying like that's what I noticed more about him.
That's the fucking problem with WWE. You want me to care about a character, and then the bell rings, and they fucking suck. And I don't give a fuck about their match. This is the same problem people had with Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross was over his shit until the fucking bell rung, and nobody gave a fuck about his match. Same fucking thing with Solo Sikoa. I don't see anything different about this fucking dude. I can care less about this fucking match. The Bloodline's probably going to win because they want to keep them looking strong. But the fucking problem is you're not going to pin Royce Keys and you're not going to probably pin Solo. So who the fuck's losing that match? LA Knight. So all this shit's a fucking knot. It doesn't make sense. I fucking despise it. It's stupid. And I'm sick of this shit and I can't wait till this shit ends. I really fucking can't. Like, man, listen, man. The Bloodline sucks. This storyline sucks. This version of the Bloodline sucks. It's not good. It's not fucking good at all. Nothing about this shit is entertaining. And to be honest with you, like if you actually pay attention to the Bloodline, out of Roman and Jacob, that's the only 2 fucking people that can actually fucking wrestle. That like actually can fucking wrestle. Solo, Jay, and Jimmy all do the same shit. They do the same shit.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Slim, how you feel?
I feel like they built this match well. When they first did it, I was like, okay, how are we gonna hype this up? Because it seemed kind of thrown together at the last minute, especially when they started kind of like teasing Royce Keys coming in with it. Yeah. I would say this. I think it's going to go to the Bloodline. I think they're going to be a better team than those 3. But I do agree and say that this whole entire thing, like the whole gimmick of LA Knight being pissed because, they basically gave LA Knight the conspiracy gimmick that Sammy had 2 years ago. He's taken and ran with it.
I was thinking that same shit. Yeah. They kind of giving it back to Sammy too, if you look at it.
Like, LA Knight has all the fucking potential in the world. At one point, he was aura farming with Roman Reigns 2-3 years ago when he was going through that 1,000-day title reign. And we've said multiple times on that show, you start him, you stop him, you start him, you stop him. He's hot, he's cold, he's hot, he's cold. You don't know what to do with him. You don't trust him. Money in the Bank because he fucked up one time, and then y'all never let up off his neck since. The one thing I see happening in this match is I wouldn't be surprised if Jimmy took a pin, but I feel like you're not going to pin Royce Keys because that's going to hurt him and all his momentum. and like I feel like either LA Knight or Solo is going to take that pin, in my opinion. But at the same time, like there has to be some type of aftermath. Like you gotta either knock Royce Keys out and get LA Knight out of there, and all three of them gotta beat the fuck out of Solo. Because this whole story is we gotta get Solo back into the bloodline. Okay, I want to be the redheaded stepchild. I don't fuck with y'all no more because I felt like a servant. Out of this and out of that. Jimmy and Jay, your brother's like, we came back. We forgave him. You know, he literally choked Jay out right in front of me in Hell in a Cell during the pandemic. And I forgave Roman. Hell, Jacob, Roman beat my ass twice. And, I forgave him. So, you come on home, Solo. Come on home. Come on home. So, like, I don't think, my thing is, like, you have been pushing Solo as this babyface. I can't see him going back to Roman and being.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. They are kind of pushing him. They are kind of pushing him into like his own position. I was thinking that he's going to deflect. I mean, he still might deflect, but I'm just saying, like, if he does deflect, what are they going to have with the Usos, Solo, and fucking Jacob being together? What are they going to do? Like, who are they? What other fucking 4 people are going to come together and fight him again? Like Brandon said, there isn't much these motherfuckers can do anymore, bro. At the end of the day, there's not much you could do. It's not.
I mean, it's literally besides the Vision, it's the only faction on Raw.
Yeah, the Vision's not barely a fucking faction anymore.
I've already said how this War Game's gonna go. It's gonna be the fucking Bloodline versus Set, LA Knight, Street Profits, and Obafemi.
Oh, nah.
That's the fucking War Games. I don't know how the fuck you get the Street Profits in it. I have no idea how the fuck you're gonna get Set back into this shit. LA Knight's gonna probably form a fucking team, and that's the and Obafemi because they want to start building Roman and fucking Oba. That's the fucking War Games. It's the Bloodline, and now they can go get fucking Zilla. I don't know how the fuck that fits the fucking situation you got.
How the fuck is that fit,
but Solo fits the fucking Bloodline. As much as people don't want to hear this shit, he fits the fucking Bloodline, bro. He's not. Y'all keep sitting there and saying he's fucking over. He's fucking over. The moment he gets put back in the Bloodline, because that's the only fucking story he's ever fucking had.
But that's why giving him this new dynamic like he's getting now.
And soon after we get done with this shit, are you gonna care about fucking Solo?
I don't know. That's the glory about storytelling, though. Because
what
maybe
story?
Not.
They don't have fucking stories. That's the problem. That's why they put it back in this storyline. The moment the MFTs leave this motherfucker, they put him right back with the Bloodline. Why?
Yeah, because
WWE
is not taking. If you thought
he was this important, if you thought he was this fucking over, if you thought he could beat this guy, why the fuck did he have to get back with the Bloodline? Why?
Because WWE is not taking risks.
I saw an interesting deep dive post from a very talented young man that's saying Solo Sikoa is more of an entertainer than a wrestler.
He is. The fucking character.
But yo, listen, that's not character. That's. But listen, all right, fuck
he's
that,
fucking Rikishi with fucking better personality. What the fuck it is?
But that gets over though. Let's be real.
Over, and like I say, it gets over, and then you got to get in the fucking ring and wrestle.
Hey man, listen. We watched listen, yo. We watched a lot of wrestling before these motherfuckers coming in here trying to be Olympic champions and shit. And listen, everybody wasn't the greatest wrestler in the world, but they told the story and it was entertaining as fuck. At the end of the day, I mean, you got a lot more to see now. And you have a lot more competition because the caliber of wrestling has definitely evolved to a level of you haven't seen in a long time or maybe ever. But at the same time, it's like, let's not act like, hey, listen, if you're decent in the ring and you got a good ass character behind you, you can go pretty far. It's not like you're stopped in the mud because you're not the greatest wrestler, Jade Cargill. You still have a lot of room to make. if you can do shit right, you can fake it till you make it.
That fucking woman was minding her business.
I haven't done it in a while, B. I'm sorry.
She came out of nowhere.
Listen better.
God damn, bro. Lord,
yeah, she has gotten better. She has gotten better, no doubt about it. She's gotten better. She got a little cronies with her and shit. The shit, they got a little storyline. They doing their thing over the little baddies and stuff. But hey, listen, be as it may, We're gonna watch SummerSlam and see what happens. Like you guys saying, like, you know, let's do a speed run real quick. There's a couple of matches on this card that are gonna be. Listen, it is what it is. We're gonna watch it and whatever. Shit could be on Raw. We got Danhausen on the pole with Dom. We got and listen, this no hate to Penta and
Danhausen on the pole, my brother. What the fuck?
Danhausen on the pole. Is he on the pole? That'd be a fun ass match. Fuck this nigga doing. After that Joe Hendry shit, listen, hey, listen.
Got a Danhausen on the pole. What the fuck are these niggas on?
Got teeth on the pole.
Never do Joe Housen again.
Oh man. All right, listen, we got Danhausen versus Dom. We got Penta versus Gable, which is probably gonna be a good ass match. That's what it's gonna be, a good ass match.
That's
looking for that. Yeah, looking for that. Then we got
let's see, we'll throw a couple.
We're gonna throw a couple more in there. We got Sammy versus Finn, which is gonna be another match. It's probably gonna be really good, but I mean, it's a number one contender match. And you know what? I was gonna hate on this match, but a number one contender match. I'm not shying away from that, because remember, I used to love when they'd have a match, even if it was at a pay-per-view, to show you who the next person is that's going to be kind of stepping in line. That's going to be the next feud. It kind of gets you excited for it. So I'm not hating it.
And it also puts the fans in a bit of a dilemma, because would you go cheer for Sammy because you know he got screwed 9 days into his title run, or are you going to cheer for Finn? Somebody you've been screaming that needs a fucking push for fucking years.
For a while. Yeah.
So
it kind
of puts the fans in a dilemma. Like,
there you
go. Can't get mad at us because, motherfucker, we gave you what you wanted.
That's true. No, you're absolutely right. I think that's good though. That's
what they need. That's the shit you need to do.
Yeah, that's really good. But so we got those. I'm just gonna give my picks for him. I'm gonna go with Danhausen. I think they're gonna find a way to make him win on some goofy shit. Maybe it'll be a return. That'll be interesting. But we'll see. I'm gonna go with Gable. I think they're gonna give Gable that title. He deserves it. He's been fighting for a long time. And then I'll definitely say I'm gonna go with Finn. I think they're gonna give Finn the thing. I think they're pushing Finn heavy right now. I think they're pushing for a Sami Zayn heel turn. And I think we're gonna see Sammy maybe flip and do some shit after Finn wins. So we'll see where it goes. But those are my 3 picks for those matches. What you got, Slim?
I agree. Same with you all the way down the board. I feel like Danhausen at SummerSlam, they gave this man an ice cream truck for the week, so you know he's gonna win.
It's true.
And then I feel like the win benefits Finn more than it does Sammy. I get it. Sammy lost that title over a hot cup of coffee. I get it. But with Sammy, you can come back to that. Finn, I feel like you got a short window with Finn, and you got to strike while that fucking iron is hot, boy. Because I mean, he's been drowning. He was drowning in Judgment Day for 3 years, and you would think that feud with Priest would have basically elevated him more, but did nothing for him. Barely did anything for Priest.
Him or Priest
at that moment.
Him or Priest.
But I mean, I agree with you down the board. I feel like I forgot something. But I agree with everything you said as far as the matches for those 3. I agree with those.
Okay, what you got, B?
I got Danhausen. I don't know who could come back for Dom at this moment. It's kind of, I'm assuming Joe Hendry's going to be a part of it, and that's kind of how he gets the win, or they're going to find a way to get something stupid's going to happen. Danhausen's going to win. I mean, that's like I said, they're not going to pull a trigger on Danhausen when they've been pushing his ass like this. So Danhausen's going to win.
Dom does have Omos though. Remember Triple A. You don't know.
Yeah, you could do El Grande Americano. I mean, that's the one that pop up on his ass because they do have a match coming up, so that could be the one. So they could use the Triple A storyline and kind of help that shit. I mean, or you could have the new group that just came in. They could kind of come in, and fuck them up. So I don't know. There's so many ways they could do it. But I got Chad Gable. Shout out to my brother Ryan Gray on North South Connection. I actually previewed this match for him on his podcast. We talked about this match, and I had Chad Gable then. I got Chad Gable now. I think you cannot have Chad Gable go for another Intercontinental title and he fucking loses. That's fucking stupid. That's just fucking stupid. And especially a Penta, who's had the belt for a good stretch of time.
For a while. Yeah, exactly.
We can take about. And when it comes to Sammy and Finn, to be honest with you, it depends on who wins the title the next night, the first night. Because if Sammy wins, if Punk wins, I think Sammy wins. If Cody wins, I think Finn wins.
Okay.
I think it depends on who, because we just had Punk and Finn. We literally just had Punk and Finn. We can't go backwards. So I think the feud is going to be Punk and Sammy for the title until Cody comes back from Street Fighter.
Okay.
And I think
that's right. Cody going to be going there.
And if Cody wins, then it's going to be Cody and Finn because you got 2 former Bullet Club members, and you can tell that story.
Please tell it right with fucking Cody coming back.
They're not going to tell it right, Cody. But we already know they're going to try to tell it. So
you already know. You know it.
They're going to tell it right, but they're going to try.
Heel Cody coming back to fight fucking Finn? That would be good. That would be good. And that would be fucking good.
That's what I think. I think if Punk wins that Saturday, it's going to be Sammy and Punk. I think if Cody wins that Saturday, it's going to be Finn and Cody. That's what
fuck that.
So
listen,
I don't know who wins this match.
Brandon,
all I know is going to be a great match.
All right, listen, B, you just started something, so we got to cut real quick. Hold the fuck on. SCR Writers Room reporting live from SCR Nation. Check this shit out. Brandon just fucking listen. Let me tell you something, WWE. You stole our Trick Williams shit, and you're using it, and it's getting them over, right? So you better listen to us, because Brandon just said something very, very fucking. Listen, this would be the perfect opportunity to pull the trigger, literally, on Cody Rhodes on some heel turn shit. A returning. He doesn't gotta be out for months. He could be out for just a little bit. Let him come back with the black hair. Let him come back if Finn does get on some world title going shit. And he goes up, whether it be like you said, Finn versus Cody, Finn versus Punk, whatever the case may be. Let Finn keep growing. Let Finn get, and then have some Bullet Club Cody shit come back to fight some Bullet Club Finn shit. Hell, I'll even go further. Put some, you got Tamatonga laying around. I think you could do some damage, right? That's a fucking story. Fuck the bloodline. I would love to see that. B, that was good right there. That was good. I had to fucking stop. I had to stop the press.
I'm thinking from the perspective of what this situation is. Like Finn started Bullet Club.
That's right.
Cody was in Bullet Club. It would make sense.
And Cody elevated, because remember, Cody Rhodes is the reason why we got AEW. To be honest with you, he's the reason why we have eyes on the fucking indies the way we do. And I've said that shit from the beginning. And Cody Rhodes is he bought that presence, man. Bro, listen, man.
Well, Slim, okay, outside of you.
I mean, this is my thing, bro. This is my thing. I'm sorry. This is my thing. I watch Bullet Club. I watch Bullet Club from the very beginning to that bullshit that David Finlay was trying to do. In between, Finn, hella over. His era, hella over. AJ Styles, hella over. That's what got him to the E. I mean, besides his work in TNA, that's what Vince noticed, him doing that shit in Japan, and that fucking phenomenal match he had with Shinsuke Nakamura at Wrestle Kingdom 12. Fucking Kenny Omega's era is solidified. I want people to stop lumping in Cody's shit with Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks is the reason that shit blew up. Cody had the business to say, hey, Hot Topic, take these shirts and we can blow them all up and do this shit. But like, I ain't gonna lie, Cody's influence on the Bullet Club is this minimal. His whole gimmick in that shit was he wanted to take over that shit from Kenny. That was the whole Bullet Club Civil War. So I mean, like, real, man. I get what y'all was saying. I get what y'all was saying. The only thing I really need out of this Punk and Cody match, I do need a Cody heel turn. I need that, either that classic,
that shit. And I think Finn's this is why I say it's gonna be, if Cody wins, it's Cody and Finn, because I think Finn's the perfect person to feud with for heel Cody, because you just said it. In Cody's mind, I made the Bullet Club profitable. You might have started it, but I'm the one that was like, put these shirts at Hot Topic, go all around and put these shits all around the world. He's, in his mind, that's a fucking perfect heel, right? Because I'm the fucking final boss. I'm the real reason for why the fucking Bullet Club really got popping. that's what you can sell it as.
Yep. I mean, Bullet Club, and like I said before, like I said, I didn't even just say Bullet Club, bro. Cody Rhodes put the indie scene on the map. Cody Rhodes made you look
And that's
elsewhere
another,
outside.
and again,
that's what it was, bro.
That's
I remember that
heel
shit.
tactic. That's another heel thing. Like, I'm the reason for the fucking indies popping off. Like, nobody knew the fuck you was, Finn, before
I'm telling you, bro.
the indies really the thing. Even though Finn was already in fucking WWE and doing his thing, but it's just like,
but he didn't bring that presence. Yeah, he didn't bring.
But he can use that. He can use.
Yeah.
Like I said, because my feeling with Cody turning heel is like it's hard to turn him heel in a WWE fucking setting. It's gonna be damn.
Yeah.
So, but you need something.
Because they look at him as the next Cena.
You gotta need something that's going to it's going to hit different. Feuding him with Finn would be the perfect fucking person.
Oh yeah,
there ain't nobody else. You can't feud him with Roman. You can't feud him. There's not anybody else, man. You can't feud him with Seth. There's nobody else that's.
Punk, but I don't think.
I don't.
Listen, but I don't see him and Punk feuding after SummerSlam like that. I think a lot of people think they will. I don't think they will. I think this is why they're gonna have one match, just so they could get to WrestleMania.
I think Punk is on some has-been shit. I ain't gonna lie. I've been thinking it for a long time. I think everybody wanted Punk for a while, and now that he's there, that title win that he just did kind of solidified the fact that you're just here to do what you want to do. You're not here to elevate the product. You just want to win the fucking titles that you want so you can feel good about your retirement. And that's what I feel. Has he put in some work? He's definitely put in some work, but he's not elevating shit to me. I don't know.
I mean, that's kind of that's fucking all these fucking dudes nowadays. That's
because they old. Yeah, I know.
All these niggas that are Roman's got a
old as dirt.
Roman's got a title that he doesn't need at fucking all.
Absolutely right.
Like he has a belt that he doesn't even need. Like, bro, what the fuck? What do you do with that world title? And by the way, if you beat Sex at SummerSlam, who the fuck is next?
Let's just talk. Listen, there we go. That match. Go ahead, B. Give your opinion on it because this is a good segue. Because honestly, you're absolutely right. He doesn't need that. The thing with CM Punk, you just said it. The thing with CM Punk that I'm just talking about. The thing with Cody, even Cody's fucking. Cody's fucking 40 years old.
Listen, I love these main events are gonna live up to the billing. Why I do not care about both of these main events is because you got 4 dudes that don't need the fucking belt
at all.
You got 4 dudes that literally do not need the titles.
You have feuds with them without having any kind of championship involved.
Have these 2 matches can main event SummerSlam without belts on the line.
Yeah, absolutely. I firmly agree. I firmly agree.
Problem. It's like they can have the matches without even the belts on the line. And the fact is, that's the fucking biggest problem with this. It's like, bro, they're not elevating the titles.
Do you know that even in Seth and Roman's promos, listen to them. They're not saying, I want my... He might have said it like once, but mostly Roman is saying, I need to beat you. I need to beat you. That's all he's saying.
Listen, I talked about this. I just talked about this. I talked about this last night. I got it on fucking TikTok too. I literally said they fucked up this feud the moment Roman Reigns started to talk about some I'm 1, you're 2, the Shield.
All
shit.
that.
This shit killed the feud for me personally. So I'm like, bitch, I've watched this shit for 12 fucking years. I know everything about this feud. Instead of y'all being on some respect shit and being like, listen, this is our last time probably fighting each other ever. Let's keep it that way. Let's just have one-on-one. You want your belt back. I got your belt. Let's see what happens.
It's hard with all that history, though.
All this Shield shit. Bro, it's been 12 fucking years and y'all still talk about the fucking Shield.
But that's because it's in front of us, though, bro. That's the thing. It's not like we can forget what is history.
Here's the problem.
That's what sucks.
Here's the problem. It's nostalgia.
Yeah.
It's like you don't have an idea how to tell a set and Roman story without going to the Shield.
Now you can't because it fucking exists.
No, it's because it's because
the delusional.
It's because it's the only story they have with those 2.
Oh, go ahead, Slim.
And my bad. I mean, interrupt. My bad.
Go ahead.
I mean, first of all, I think Roman and Seth is going to be a master class in storytelling. It can definitely possibly be one of the candidates for match of the year for 2026. But the only thing is, there are some delusional people. I get what you're saying, that just look at the Shield and be like, okay, this is a nostalgia match and everything like that. There are some delusional people who still believe that Moxley is going to come the fuck out of nowhere and play
I don't know why the
Peacemaker,
fuck
which we know is not.
that's the stupidest motherfuckers on the planet.
That is
I don't
fucking
understand
crazy.
that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, that's crazy.
But I mean, honestly, the way I look at it, like it's like you said, this match couldn't even have to be for the title because of how personal it is. It reminds me of that '05 rivalry between Triple H and Shawn Michaels, where they hated each other so much. And Triple H just so happened to be the champion and shit like that.
Yeah,
So I mean, like
remember
that's the vibe he's giving. Like it's like it's so personal. Like you just so happen to have the title, and that's my consolation prize for beating your ass. But
Yeah,
like right now, it's between me and you.
Yeah, my problem with this feud, and this is my problem with this match, it's like you only talk about the Shield. It's like, bro, there are so many things you could bring up with these two, them being the last two of that generation, technically. Like, they're really
they brought that up.
last two of
They
that
brought that up
generation.
too. Yeah, I mean, that was one of their first promos with how they were saying, like, listen, we know we're at the end of our fucking
And that's
rope.
what I'm saying. Like, there's so many other things you could have went to, but you still talking about a fucking chair shot that happened 12 years ago, bro. Roman has hit this nigga in the back with a chair 2 fucking occasions.
2 times already. and he still got it on. They still sold it on Raw. That's right.
And you still sit here and tell me this shit is why they still don't like each other. It's like, bro, who the fuck believes that? If you're watching this shit and you're sitting there saying that's why they're still feuding because of the like, bitch, what the fuck? Are you serious?
Roman never beat Seth. That's the real reason.
That's all you had to say, bro.
That's why I said he should have fucking beat Roman. That's why I said Seth was the final boss for Roman fucking Reigns when he had the title.
Seth came out. Seth literally came out and asked for a match. Roman's like, I need to beat you. Why?
Yeah.
Why do you need to beat him?
He the tribal chief. He's supposed to be the big dog. He's supposed to be the best of the best.
And listen, you could have used that one versus. You could have used that 1 versus 2 shit. I said it perfectly on the show, on my show. Like, bro, you could have used the 1 versus 2. You could have used that perfectly and say, yeah, I've always been one. Roman could have said, I've always been one. But when it comes to these matches, when it matters most, you've beaten me, and I need to prove that I can beat you.
That's right.
That could have flipped that and said, yeah, you're right. These people look at you as one. Hell, this company looks at you as one. But we all know, me and you both know who really one is.
All right, so let's go ahead and with our final vote here. B, who do you have winning this match?
I want Seth to win, but it's probably gonna go to Roman.
Okay. Slim, who you got?
I got Roman in 5, but it's either I feel like one of two things is going to happen. It's either going to be the cleanest victory for somebody, or this is when you bring in Zilla Fatu.
You know what I think? I think Zilla's going to NXT, but I don't
think he's going at all.
I think we get a flip. I think we get the Tungans joining the bloodline.
Oh, you mean the twins, the sisters?
No, I'm talking about Tama Tonga and Hook.
Oh, and Tongaloa.
I think they join the fucking bloodline.
Hey man, that's interesting. That's an interesting part.
Because they got nothing on SmackDown. They got nothing to do.
They have nothing at all on SmackDown.
They literally just killed the Finn feud, so they really have nothing to do. So if you want to keep Solo face, you have to do something to make the bloodline strong at some point. Putting them with them makes fucking sense because you literally had them say the elders told us to leave you.
Yep.
Okay. Interesting. That's interesting. Definitely interesting point. I mean, I'm going to join y'all and say I definitely think Roman's winning. I personally think that this is going to be. I think for them, we all know that this is extremely personal. Of course, I think this is one of those matches that kind of go even higher than a story. I think that they came in together. They're brothers. There's so much fucking history. I think, of course, this is going to send Roman into like he said, I need to beat you, and I think that they're going to give that to him. It's going to be one satisfactory thing. I think Seth can afford the loss. And to be honest with you, to be dead ass with you, I don't know what's going to happen with Seth after this. That's what's the most interesting that I don't think people are really paying attention to. Remember, bro, Seth Rollins and these niggas, yo, these motherfuckers is getting up there, man. People are showing the damn videos and stuff now of him and his balding head and stuff, and I'm like,
yeah, he getting bald. I
yeah, he's getting
I'm
bald.
like, damn,
Yeah,
bro, your shit is getting really thin.
Seth is he's starting to appear on more shows. He's starting to get more live in entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I feel like he's definitely starting to transition a little bit, getting older. I'm sure the injuries is, but you know what I'm saying? They put a lot into these promos that they've been talking to each other.
I don't think he's gonna do what his wife is gonna do, which is go into acting. I think he's gonna host like a podcast. I think he's gonna do more like a podcast. I think he's still gonna be in wrestling though.
I think so too. Just a lot more limited.
I just think he's gonna take more of a step back.
Yeah, me too.
In the ring compared to where and that's why I keep saying they could have told this story way better than what the fuck they told this story, bro. It's just there's so many other levels of this. You two group, like you said, y'all. That first promo set cut was the perfect fucking promo to set up this storyline. Instead, you went backwards.
Yeah. No, yeah, you're right. Well, we'll see. I think we all got Roman. I mean, that's definitely gonna be good. We're gonna try to run through the rest real quick. We're not gonna do too much. We definitely gotta talk about some of these, but I mean, we did a good talk with Cody and Punk. Who do we got? I'll start off and just say for some crazy reason, I feel like Punk is going to win this. I feel like it is a combination of what Cody's doing. I feel like Cody, there's no fucking possible way you're going to take the belt off of Cody and give it right back to him again. They've done that shit. This is like the third time doing this if they do that. I really don't feel like they're going to do that. It's going to be a reason Punk wins. I don't know. This might kind of set off Cody. We might not see Cody for a little while after this. Like you said, he's going to do the movies, got to do some other shit or whatever. It'd be a good idea to let him step away. And then hopefully, man, bring him in with a new introduction and kind of a new character build where it would really set him up to do a lot more good in, future WWE shit. But another one, keep forgetting, man. Cody Rhodes has already publicly said, hey, listen, I'm on my way out the door. These motherfuckers is people who have said, Roman too. They've all said, hey, listen, we're at the end of the rope. This, we ain't doing too much more. So what wrestlers do you know that's fucking still, besides John Cena coming back to do his final run or whatever? When they get to this point, man, you start seeing a lot less of these guys. So I don't know, man. It's interesting, but I definitely think I'm going to go with Punk on that match. What you got, B?
I got Punk as well, and I think Cody turns heel after the match. I think he raises his hand up and he kicks him in the balls.
Oh, interesting. Right away. Okay. What you got, Slim?
I got Punk winning. I think same thing like Brandon said, but I think he's gonna say something like, good match, little brother, and that's gonna set Cody the fuck off.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Cody's gonna do that wild man shit with the chairs and all. We seen it all before, Cody. Just turn fucking bad, all right? Stop the tease. Stop the tease. All right, let's go ahead and jump. We're going to knock a whole bunch of these out real quick, and then we're going to get to the last match that I know we all want to talk about, and I'm going to leave it for last. Not even the main event. But we got Trick Williams and Baron Corbin. Should be. Yeah, definitely big enough for it. Trick Williams versus Baron Corbin. We got the ladder match with the interim championship, so they can pretend that they're Rhea Ripley for I guess a month or some shit.
The Rhea Ripley opening.
The Rhea Ripley opening.
Opening. Fucking invitational and shit.
Invitational. We got the tag match with Fatal Influence, and the Total Divas, or whatever you want to call them. Then we got Magnus returning to the ring to fight Gunther. Let's go ahead and I'll kick it off just to give my piece on it. Listen, the Gunther match. It's interesting to see Nick Aldis get back in the ring. I knew him as Magnus. I remember him, but I was not a fan. I don't remember a lot of stuff that he did or whatever. I mean, I wasn't against him, but I've seen a couple matches. I saw him in his NWA match with Cody, which was really good. That was one of the things that I first saw when I realized, oh wait, yeah, that's right, he is a wrestler. And I didn't know that he's only 39. It's interesting. He's still young. He looks like he's playing the retired wrestler role, but he actually is still. He's younger than some of the guys who are fighting with his titles right now. So I'm interested to see it. I think Gunther's going to win it. I think, Nick Aldis is going to get in there, and I think this is only going – I don't think it's going to really open up a giant thing for him, but you never know. Might turn into something else. Definitely think that the Bellas and them are going to win. I think that's just they're going to give something that's going to be like a fun match. I really hope this sets Paige off, and I hope Paige jumps back into the women's division. And I kind of hope she turns heel. I'm not going to lie. I want to see that bad girl Paige. This is my house. I missed that shit. Paige is fucking phenomenal, and I'm interested to see what she's going to do back in WWE. Trick Williams. I'm going with Trick for this. Trick is going to keep the belt. I think Baron Corbin is going to do a really good showing because I like Baron Corbin a lot, and I hope that they really do something good with him. Don't treat him like fucking Rusev, who is I'm crashing out the fucking matches now. I don't know what happened, but Rusev was pissed, bro, because he came back to WWE and he ain't doing shit but taking L's. But we'll see what happens with that. Yeah, I heard they said something. His hand was numb or something like that. But I don't know. I think Rusev was on some frustrated shit. I mean, and for good reason. They ain't really doing shit with him, but he's on TV, so I guess whatever. But and then the last match, the interim women's match, I do think that last position is going to be for AJ Lee. Like Brandon said, I think she's going to jump into that match, which is, hey, whatever, you know. But I definitely think they're giving this one to Charlotte. I think Charlotte's going to, you know, she's been out of the title picture for a really long time. She's been holding her position with the tag titles with Alexa Bliss and everything. I think we're going to see Jade Cargill and Charlotte, you know, in the next, you know, round of women's championship matches and stuff like that. So that's just my idea, but that's it. What you got? Let's go to B. B, what you got, man, for the last matches before the last match?
I got Trick keeping the belt. I think either Melo or Ricky Saint's gonna cause Baron Corbin.
Interesting.
I'm assuming I got Fatal Influence. I think if you gonna go all the way with them, go all the fucking way with them. Win, let them win. Fuck this bullshit. Okay. Let them win. Like, it doesn't make sense to put them on hard, then to lose just because you want to push Nikki and Brie. And I do think AJ Lee's gonna come back, but I don't think she's coming back in that ladder match. I think she's coming back to save Paige from the Bella Twins.
Okay, interesting.
Shit. What else you said? Who else? Oh,
we got you got the ladder match and Gunther and Aldis.
Yeah, I got Gunther. I got Gunther winning that. Nick Aldis is officially back as a wrestler, which I am looking super fucking forward to because SmackDown fucking needed it. And now, when he comes back, whenever the fuck that happens, Nick Aldis versus Drew McIntyre is gonna cook like a son of a bitch.
Okay, that's right. I forgot about that.
Oh, that shit gonna hit. And on top of that, just like Finn and Cody, you just said it. Cody and Nick Aldis can be a fucking feud too.
That's a big feud, yeah.
So that can be a feud too. So, but yeah, I got Gunther. I don't. Y'all done killed Gunther's fucking aura. You gotta give him.
It really did. Yeah, he don't got shit no more. I ain't gonna lie.
Dude. Shit, man. You gotta give him.
He just runs his mouth now. He's not. You don't even remember the ring general shit no more. You don't remember Imperium.
They killed that man aura. He should have been in the fucking one-on-one match for the fucking title. That's really who the fuck should have been in there. But anyway, I got Chelsea Green winning the title.
Oh, please, listen, please let that happen.
I got Chelsea
Green. That's my
dream.
I love Chelsea, man.
The reason why I got Chelsea winning this because, yes, even though you could give it to Charlotte and Jade should cancel each other out. Like, I don't think you should give it to Charlotte just because she's Charlotte. Like, you need a reason to give it to her. Putting the belt on Charlotte at this moment is like, so what the fuck did you keep it away from her for all this time for? Just so Rhea to get hurt, and then you give it to Charlotte. Like, that doesn't make any sense. I feel like Chelsea Green is the perfect person to put that belt on. She's already over with the crowd. You can at least see what the fuck she can do. You can, and already you also have a built-in storyline with her and Tiffany Stratton.
Tiffany Stratton. I was thinking the same shit.
Because they, what you just said with the Judgment Day, I think they would do it with Chelsea and Tiffany. You both got belts. Soon as Rhea comes back, we already know Rhea's beating Chelsea. That's another reason why. I think soon as Rhea comes back, she's getting the belt back. It doesn't really. So putting the belt on Charlotte wouldn't really make sense at this moment because it's like,
I don't know, man.
Soon as Rhea comes back, she's beating whoever has the belt.
I think that's what everybody thinks, but I think that there's going to be an opening for something else that Rhea's going to be doing with that. I don't know, man. I don't think Rhea can come back as the same fucking person she left as, man. I'm sorry. I don't know.
We shall see. But I think that I think Chelsea's the perfect person. All the feuds you do have on that company, her and Blake Monroe, her and John Grace, you don't have to put the belt on Charlotte because then you're gatekeeping it again from a lot of these women that already don't have opportunities.
You fucking right about that.
Chelsea, you put it on Chelsea, you at least open the door up for JC Jane and her to have a rivalry. You open the door up for her and Blake Monroe to have a rivalry. There's so many more rivalries you can have with Chelsea as champion than Charlotte. Because Charlotte right now is already in a feud with Jade Cargill. It doesn't make sense to put her, give her a belt. And you just remove Jade from the fucking WWE Women's title. So why would you put her back in it?
I don't know, man. Yeah. I definitely feel you. I think that's really good points right there. Slim, what you got, bro? We got 4 matches.
I got you. Well, first of all, Baron Corbin shouldn't even be in this match. He's been back for less than a hot tamale. It should be a fucking triple threat between Saints, Carmelo, and Trick. Mm-hmm. It should be a triple threat. But all in all, I got Trick. I think that's gonna be don't get me wrong, I love Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin's probably one of the best workers they have that came back. He's safe. He's very talented. But I think that Trick wins that one. As far as the Bella and Fatal Influence, it's like I agree with Brandon. If you're gonna go all in on the heel group, go all in. Don't start and stop them. Because JC Jane can play that girl that you just hate so much as the mouthpiece, Fallon Henley as the sadistic cowgirl, and Laney Reed just being there as a menace. I think Fatal Influence wins, and I think that the Bellas turn on Paige because this whole thing was Nikki couldn't go at WrestleMania. So, Paige, you took my shine as half the tag champions with my sister? Yeah, that's gonna. Yeah. And I agree with Brent. I feel like somebody has to come out and save Paige, and that's where AJ goes. And then onto the ladder match. Y'all already know I'm a big Charlotte Flair fan, but I already know what's gonna happen. If you gave that title to Charlotte Flair, the fucking internet would erupt in chaos. Call it white privilege, Flair privilege, whatever you want to call it, and they would kill that shit. I agree with you.
Burn that bitch to the ground.
I think out of everybody in that match, I agree. Chelsea is the perfect person to give that title to. Number one,
I would love that, man. I would love that.
Number one, before Rhea's injury changed things, you were already teasing Jade versus Charlotte at SummerSlam anyway.
You were. And you already were.
I still think that's a good feud, and it don't necessarily have to be for a title. They don't necessarily have to be for a title. It's always, the only thing you got to do with Charlotte Flair is I can prove I'm better than you. I'm better than your last name. That's the whole thing you can do with a Charlotte Flair storyline.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's like Brandon said, whoever wins is going to get the fuck fed to Rhea when she comes back. And Chelsea's character and gimmick is the only one that can survive that, because Chelsea can bounce back. But, if you gave me Rhea versus Charlotte or Rhea versus Jade, that's going to affect somebody down the road. It's going to kill any type of momentum you gave Jade, and Charlotte's been slowly trying to get back to the title picture. It's going to kill that shit. Tiffany Stratton's not a factor in this match. She's probably going to do a crazy moonsault bump, and that's it. But yeah, I feel like this is a crowning moment for Chelsea. And even if Chelsea is a transitional champion, I feel like this will be a test for her. And screw you, P.S. Michael Hayes. This will be a test for her to see if she can actually do it. And then I think if she does well, Chelsea Green this year gives women's Money in the Bank, and they run it back at a later date. And then finally, Nick Aldis versus Gunther. Y'all know me. I'm a wrestling purist. I pretty much watched him from Magnus to being in all those factions in TNA, tag team champions with Doug Williams. His NWA run is very underrated because Nick Aldis literally kept the NWA alive after the pandemic. He was the only reason they were relevant. Billy Corgan is not a good representation of that company. But not trying to be funny, everybody had forgotten about the 10 pounds of gold until Dick Aldis was carrying it around like classic Ric Flair back in the day. And that match he had with Cody at the first ever All In, the independent show that kind of birthed AEW, that was a great match. That was a great match. But
fucking match.
I think what's going to happen is it's going to be a showcase of, Nick, you still got it, but you're not going to beat Gunther. You're going to choke him out. But I feel like it's going to be a good showing of his skills.
That's what I feel too, yeah.
Yeah. Also, I think the reason why I think Chelsea's gonna use the ladder on Tiffany Stratton like Tiffany did her at Money in the Bank. Because remember, Tiffany won Money in the Bank in Toronto. I think they're gonna do that reverse. Chelsea's gonna use the ladder, take Tiffany off the ladder in Minnesota, and that's how she's gonna win the belt.
I'm down for it. I love Chelsea Green, but I still, to this day, I think she is so underrated. She has amazing charisma, and she's good in the ring. I mean, she's really good in the fucking ring, man.
And she's a character that gets, and she's kind of like an LA Knight, where it's like she just always would be over. It doesn't matter what the fuck
don't matter what you do.
She's going to be over.
Heel, babyface, she's always going to have that thing that people like to watch.
Yep.
Yeah, she's really good, man. She's definitely really
Yeah.
good. Definitely
I just want to see her win the belt so Michael Hayes could just be in the back like with the dumbass face. I just want to put that shit on Unreal. I'll watch that shit.
No, what they need to do is as soon as she wins, get that camera backstage and she holds up in his face and be like, "What now, Michael? What now, Michael?"
I want Michael Hayes to go out there and interview her like Mark Henry did JR. I want that shit on camera. I want that shit live.
Yeah, one thing Unreal did was solidify, like, people do not like Bruce Pritchard and people do not like Michael Hayes. These guys have old man terminology and they just don't know how to fucking see anything.
Oh, you mean Brother Love? The whole gimmick about being a burnt Colonel Sanders, Brother Love, and he is the second in command. He's the second in command and creative. Crazy,
unfucking real. Yeah, there's no way. Man, I wish my man Paul Bearer was around. Oh, brother love, shut up with your old Nah, all right. But listen, guys, this has been a great prediction show. I think you guys have, nailed a lot of really interesting topics, like even going forward. Yeah, Brandon, I did it. R.I.P. to the great Paul Bearer. He was running around with Undertaker. That's my daddy. Listen, yo, you know what I was thinking of? Let's be dead ass, yo. See what we talking about right now? Like this is the shit that we used to be watching on Raw. Remember Raw? How crazy Raw used to be, how good that shit. But I was thinking about my favorite matches because I was like, my memory sucks, bro. Like I be thinking of shit and I'll think of something and I'll forget something. Like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. But it's like I was thinking of my favorite matches. Some of my favorite matches, bro, was definitely Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels, first Hell in a Cell. Of course, the introduction to Kane and stuff like that. But one of my favorite matches of all time, I always watch this fucking match, was Undertaker versus Yokozuna casket. Faith
Rumble
when they were trying to fuck. It was King of the Ring, 1993, and they were Yokozuna had everybody. He's already fighting Yokozuna. Yep. He had everybody in that back room. Bam Bam Bigelow, Crush. There was a whole bunch of people. Motherfuckers came out trying to put the Undertaker in. It was like 3 times they put the Undertaker in. They had closed the cast. Undertaker opened that shit, started beating all they ass, and then came out the Titans.
Aaron kept getting raised, and Undertaker kept coming back.
Bro, it was so that match was so fucking good, bro. That was
that mullet Undertaker?
No. That was, he had his long hair. That was 90. That was like 93.
Yeah,
that was 93.
Royal Rumble 93.
I'm pretty sure it was King of the Ring. King of the Ring.
It was Royal Rumble because
it was Royal Rumble. It was Royal Rumble. You're right. Yeah,
it was Royal Rumble. Yeah,
it was Royal Rumble.
Kevin Nash, all them boys came out there, whooped it.
Bro, they was whooping. Taker was fucking them all up, bro.
That's when he did that infamous video thing, and like was elevating the Titantron.
Yes, scared the shit out of me when I was young, bro. Petrified. But yo, do y'all remember the vignettes though when he was making the customized casket for Yokozuna? Oh
yeah.
Talk about fucking legacy. Man, I'm telling you, yo, listen, and to go there and to watch this Danhausen shit, I'm telling you right now, bro, WWE should be ashamed of yourself. And listen, it's goofy shit sometimes, but damn, y'all used to be hitting hard, bro. But all right, guys, we're gonna wrap it up. We got one more match that we're gonna give our thoughts about real quick, and then right after we're gonna go ahead and hang it up for the night. But and that last match is going to be the Hell in the Cell between Brock Lesnar and Oba Femi, bro. I'll kick it off and just say, listen, I know it's gonna sound crazy, right? I don't give a fuck about Brock Lesnar I don't. I'm sorry. I think that Brock Lesnar should have retired in that ring. I think he did it well. I think that would have been an awesome scene, and we could have put him in the Hall of Fame. But be that as it may, I fucking love Obafemi. And I get what they're doing. Brock Lesnar is one of the toughest competitors of all time. Putting them in the Hell in a Cell is going to be something to watch. But let's be fucking real, guys. This match is going to be fucking 5 minutes long. Be completely honest. This match is going to be 5 minutes long, maybe 6. But at the end of the day, you know, this is to put Oba over. This is to put Oba over.
Hey,
We
bro,
may get it.
Yo, hold on, time. If this shit is 5 minutes fucking long with all this build,
Nigga, it's gonna be 10-minute entrance.
yo,
10-minute
five
entrance.
minutes.
count your fucking days. Like,
This
slow
shit gonna
down.
be 5 minutes.
Count your
You remember that
fucking
Goldberg versus
days.
fucking
Yo, this shit
Brock Lesnar?
5 minutes long, bro.
Oh,
Count your
oh,
fucking days.
God.
Like,
This
you
shit gonna be
have
6
no
minutes long,
idea.
nigga. Shit gonna be 6. What? Hey, the other matches were fucking 5-6 minutes long.
All that
What
shit
was?
is ding, 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 ding. What the fuck?
That's it. Your King of the Ring match was what? A couple F5s, and then it was over. Brock's matches don't last long.
Man, this shit better not be 5 minutes fucking long,
Shit
bro.
gonna be
If
6
they,
minutes
boy,
long, nigga.
WWE.
It's a hell of a
count
cell.
your
It can't be
days,
5
bro.
minutes.
That's what I got.
It's a hell of a
Bro,
cell.
This shit gonna be in the mid. It's probably gonna be it might be the. It's got to be either. Well, shit. I thought maybe the Usos tag might be open. This might open the show. This might open the show on
You
Saturday.
know ESPN want that. You know they want that.
Bro, listen.
Oh shit! I don't know. The problem with this is like there's gonna be a lot of blood, a lot of fucking carnage. I don't know if they can do it on ESPN.
I don't know, man. I think it's gonna
I
be.
ain't gonna lie though.
We do get boxing on ESPN, so we shall see.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. You do.
I ain't gonna lie though. It's hard to top Hell in a Cell after what Drew and Punk did a year ago.
Yeah,
that shit was fire.
They had a really good match, yo.
Fire.
They had a really good match.
And I think both of them are gonna get some color. I think Brock's gonna bleed first, and I think Oba's gonna bleed. I think I got Oba. I think this is the true last hurrah for Brock.
Yeah,
it's been noted
I
that
do
Triple
too.
H has said that Brock took Oba up underneath his wing. He's like, look, you're the next big monster around here. You know, you're gonna take over where Braun Strowman couldn't cut it. But I feel like this is like Oba's crowning moment, because if you give me Oba and he does that same thing Brock did 10 years ago against Taker, beating him inside Hell in a Cell and then climbing to the top and beating his chest like he runs the fucking world, he's already solidified. And then you can do whatever the fuck you want him with that. You've already said, oh, he threw the title match out the window. So you got to eventually get him back to Roman somehow. Unless Triple H says, hey, you know what? I'm not going to null and void your shit. You still got your title shot or something like that. But this, to me, could be easily match of the night. I think it could easily outshine Punk and Cody, like, especially because it's on night one. Like, it's the best match on night one.
Yeah, and it's stipulation. Hell in a Cell at that. You're already captivated. Yeah.
Yep.
So we'll see. I got Oba too. If I didn't say it, I definitely got Oba, man. Hands down. Go ahead, B. What you got, bro?
I got Oba, man. I mean, what more can we do?
What else is there? Yeah.
What more can we do? Listen, man. I like the fact that they have obviously said that Brock is undefeated in Hell in a Cell, which means that's already a problem. That's already a problem for Brock. It's in his hometown. He's basically, John Cena said it while he was retiring, that Brock has already told him that he wanted to retire at SummerSlam in his hometown. This feels like it's the end, and I think that's a good thing for Brock, because bro, what more could you fucking do in the company?
That's right.
There's nothing left you can do. And if you're going to put this young man over, really put him over in Hell in a Cell, which I didn't think this shit really needed a Hell in a Cell, to be honest with you. I didn't think this shit needed a Hell in a Cell. This could have worked perfectly in a Last Man Standing or I Quit match. This would have worked perfectly. But hey, do your thing. Hell in a Cell, I guess. Because I don't think the feud is that important. I don't think it's like that bloody. Like, it's not that crazy.
Me too.
It's not like Drew and CM Punk was. Like, Drew and Punk needed a Hell in a Cell. Like, this don't need a Hell in a Cell. This feels like a match really it feels like it's just like, you're the old dog, I'm the new one. Let's just fight. You could have had this shit be a fucking I Quit match, and we could just let it be that. But
hey,
I
man, think I think the callback is though this is the same spot that Brock was in against the Undertaker. You're the biggest badass here, and I got to prove that I'm the next big fucking thing.
But,
Oba and Brock have just switched roles.
but here's the problem with that. Brock already was established way before we got to that match.
True.
I don't even fucking remember the damn Hell in a Cell with
and,
Brock.
And to be honest with you, what callback are we doing? We doing a decade ago, or we doing the first Hell in a Cell match that they had? Because we talk about the first Hell in a Cell match Brock and Taker had, and like No Mercy in 04.
Damn, I don't remember that shit.
Way more.
Go back and watch that shit.
That was Biker Taker.
No, it's like, what,
yeah,
02,
okay.
Like 02, yeah, which is one of my favorite Hell in a Cells. I think it's very underrated. That's one of my Hell in a Cell matches. Like, it's very underrated. Like,
I do remember that actually. I remember the damn the promo card for that.
Mm-hmm. It was Paul Heyman was bleeding, Brock was bleeding, Taker was bleeding.
That's right. I do remember that.
Yeah,
I do remember that.
Like, it was
that entire canvas is red. That entire canvas is red.
Fucking red, bro. It's one of my favorite matches, but that was Brock's first Hell in a Cell. So like, if you are telling me that story, okay, but like, if we talk about like Hell in a Cell 2016, it's like, bro, Brock was already established. He already had beat the streak. It's like, what more could you have done?
Beat the streak, yeah.
He already had beat the streak. What more could we have done with that? It's like, bro, he's already established. Like, what are we gonna do? So I think that's the thing about it. Like, I feel like at this point, if we're doing this and we're gonna go all the way with Oba, then go all the fucking way. Like I said with Fatal Influence, if you're gonna go all the way, go all the fucking way. Don't bullshit us.
I hope not, man. I hope not. I hope we don't get a fucking 6-minute match. It may be a little longer because he's in his hometown. And like y'all said, I definitely do think that this is the end for Brock. I think that, like I said, he had a nice send-off when Oba beat him that fake retirement. That was good. Everybody felt that shit. That's the only bad thing about faking the retirement.
But I think this is a perfect ending for Brock. If he loses this way, getting beat by the younger, faster, stronger fucking wrestler, he just leaves on his back. He already did the WrestleMania fake boots in the ring shit. He doesn't need it again.
He did it. Yeah.
He can just leave. He doesn't need to do it again. He already did it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
He also kind of did it with Cody. Remember when Cody beat him? He did it then too. Yep. He kind of shaking his hand there. We all thought he was going then. So yeah,
I hope one thing was kind of going after that because I mean, scandals and shit. But
that's true.
I mean,
he's back now, but
I mean, he kind of was gone. I mean,
but yeah, absolutely. But listen, guys, I do think it's still going to be a fun match. I definitely think somebody's getting thrown through the fucking cage. Which it's going. I think it's going to be wild. I think that the match is going to be wild. There's no way it can't be wild. I just really hope that they don't do some classic shit. I hope nobody goes to the top because if somebody goes to the top, somebody's definitely going to do that, motherfucker. There's no doubt about it. But
a fucking top. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, they're too big, bro.
I don't think the weight can handle that shit, boy.
Hell no. Mankind shit all over again.
That might really
over 302.
They might really do last 5 fucking minutes.
I'm telling you, the two big ass dudes. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. But listen, guys, once again, always a pleasure talking wrestling with you guys, man. I mean, since I've come back to wrestling, I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, Brandon, we talk all the time about the gripes and stuff we do have. But I've been enjoying some stuff, man. I was even checking out. Listen, big shout out to fucking Grayson Waller coming out there and spitting some game and cutting a crazy good promo on Crash Out promo. Yeah. And
all the momentum now.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see what he's got going. It's one thing to come out there with balls and show people that you can talk, and then you captivate that audience, and now people got to see it though. So now you got to show something. So it's interesting, but yeah, and you guys were absolutely right last week. You said NXT they're doing a really good job of building some new presence, and I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying even some AEW shit where I'm like getting ready. Like I was talking about Redemption earlier. It's like I'm paying attention to Will Ospreay and Dark Riders, whatever the fuck they're called. It's interesting. There's a lot of wrestling going on, bro. You got AAA. There was so much wrestling just this fucking week alone. TNA is doing good numbers on AMC. It's like everybody is doing a lot right now in wrestling. So it's a great time to be a wrestling fan. But guys, shout out to you guys. Shout out to everything that's going on. We're gonna be back next week to talk about like the results of SummerSlam and everything that we've learned and what happened after Raw. And we're definitely going to start getting into a little bit more AEW talk and NXT talk as well, because I do want to talk about a couple of things. It's SummerSlam right now, so it's a lot, to talk about in that area. But B, what you got going on this week?
Rate review show for SummerSlam, night 1 and 2. Basically getting ready for that. I was pulling double duty for that. Still got to finish my NXT list, which I'm kind of, going through the YouTube, going through all the old matches of NXT Black and Gold. So that's awesome.
Nice.
And I'm having fun doing that shit. So
a lot of research.
And I mean, next up, probably get ready for a debate. I'm trying to really think about what debate I want to do. Probably Chris Jericho and AJ Styles. That's the one I'm leaning towards.
Okay.
Probably do Chris Jericho and AJ Styles in a debate. So
shout out to Chris Jericho, still doing it big too, man. He's the Painmaker, fought Tommaso Ciampa at Redemption.
Yeah, I just want to shout out Willow Night.
Yeah, we did that earlier too. Yeah, big shout out to her, man. You saw Chris Jericho, and he said he's not even thinking about retirement. He said he's still having fun. He still feels good. So hey, listen, more power to him. People forget Chris Jericho. I was telling my son about Rey Mysterio. I was teaching. I was like, because we saw him come on, and he was fighting what's his name on Raw. He was fighting Ethan Page. And I was like, man, I've been watching Rey Mysterio since I was, in school and shit. Like, I was watching my whole like wrestling life, or whatever. And I remember, like, Chris Jericho.
That's insane.
Chris Jericho.
We've been watching Chris Jericho and Rey Mysterio for fucking since we were kids, possibly.
I'm telling you, 1995, 1996.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro.
These motherfuckers was on video game on Nintendo 64.
yeah, bro. Yo, before that.
These motherfuckers was on video games on Nintendo 64. The fuck? Yeah. They still on video games on Xbox One and PS5. What the fuck is going on?
I'm telling you, bro. It's insane. Still in
we're old. We're old when we can all remember Rey Mysterio getting long darted by Kevin Nash into the side of that damn truck
on NWO. Yep.
Long dart.
That motherfucker got tossed. Definition of tossed. That shit was crazy watching that.
Dude,
it was dead.
The dud he made when he hit
I'm telling you, hit that fucking. It was dark too outside. That shit looked horrifying. I was like,
the way he bounced off that shit, boy.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
That motherfucker hit that motherfucking truck, Lord.
Oh, man.
Yo, we talk about, of course, we talk about wrestling all the time and stuff like that. We talk about a lot of WWE and stuff like that, but people forget. Yo, I can't stand. So when I be getting into conversations with people in TikTok and shit, like, yo, you forget, motherfucker. Like, we didn't always have to be able to watch the luchadors in Mexico and stuff like that. Maybe we didn't have that, but we had the ability to turn on fucking WCW and watch some of the best fucking luchador wrestling that there was. And WWE ain't have shit on it. I'll tell you right now. WCW, we say it all. Psychosis, fucking Hoovy. You got fucking La Parca. You got Rey Mysterio, Eddie Guerrero. Even the ones who weren't firmly luchadors, you still had Dean Malenko and all these guys having amazing fucking technical matches. And
Billy Kidman,
bro. Billy Kidman, one of the most beautiful shooting star presses of all fucking time. Come on, bro.
Prime Ultimo Dragon.
Yes.
Like we don't Ultimo Dragon.
Ooh,
Come on, bro. Stop fucking playing with me, yo. We've been watching this shit forever, man. Don't ever question me if I know fucking wrestling, bro. Brandon over here doing research on this shit. He's literally fucking going through matches. We know wrestling, bro. Don't even fucking play. But guys, yo, once again, it's been amazing. We're gonna be back next week. Join us tomorrow night. We got the Beyond Entertainment Show coming back. We're gonna be talking about San Diego Comic-Con. We learned a whole lot of stuff that's coming out, and a lot of fun stuff. We're gonna be talking about me and Kyle. We got a top 5, and I'll just let you know, a little sneak peek. We're doing top 5 favorite cosplays. If you were going to cosplay, what would you cosplay as? With top 5, we're gonna get top 5. See what Brian B and Kyle Eric's top 5 is gonna be. What you got, Slim?
Not much, man. Good to be back. Battling some personal issues, but this has definitely helped my mental with positivity. Also, definitely still been on the TikTok thing. I like to do discussion topics. Today, I said the greatest cuss out in TV history is Claire Huxtable gathering Vanessa for going to Baltimore for having big fun, and that got a lot of reactions. Also still watching G1 with New Japan. It looks like they're going with a younger type of winner this year. Like all their young talent is getting good wins. But it's going to be really good. And my last thing is SummerSlam is going to set the bar for what they do at All In, because we all know it's competition.
Yes,
However hard SummerSlam goes, I know AEW is going to try to go 10 times harder just to outdo it. And I think we're going to have probably one of the best shows this year. I just watched Redemption. First of all, Jack Perry, you couldn't pay me to take no fucking Canadian Destroyer off a ladder. Nick Wayne, you a saint. I don't know how you did it. AEW's got some really good storylines. Like, you said, shout out to Willow. I definitely thought Tekla was going to win. I thought we were getting Tekla versus Mercedes, but then somebody reminded me that Mercedes and Willow are 1-1, so this is a rubber match. It'll be pretty good.
Yeah.
And my last thing, based on the video I saw today, I think we can confirm that New Day will be at All In. They basically showed a video of them breaking their chains from WWE, leaving Big E behind, even though they didn't want to. So I think after the Young Bucks versus I'm not calling them fucking Cage and Cope, it's Edge and Christian. I think after Young Bucks versus Edge and Christian, I think you're going to see the New Day debut. I think also, and I also think that you might get Sheamus possibly joining the Death Riders for some reason. I think Sheamus is going to join AEW soon. The only thing I'm confused about is when I watched Redemption, I didn't understand what was the fucking point of building Will Ospreay with the Death Riders for the last 6 months, only for the thing of John Moxley telling you to do something. Oh, now it's too far. It's too far. You've been doing the shit John Moxley tells you. Now you got a moral conscience. Like, that's crazy. But that's the only thing I'm confused about AEW. Other than that, I'm glad to be back here. And we miss you, Lay. We miss you, Lay. Come back.
Oh, and shout out to Mighty World, too, for winning the TBS title.
Yeah, I saw that, too. Yeah. I ain't got some belts moving around, man. But really good shit. But, guys, listen, we're going to be back next week. So until then, stay true, stay positive, pay attention. And we out, y'all. Have a great night, guys. Peace. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed that episode, make sure you head on over to the Beeline Entertainment LLC YouTube channel, where we have so much more for you. We have the Beeline Web Show on Tuesday nights, as well as Straight Through the Ropes Wrestle Talk on Wednesdays, and of course, the Beeline Entertainment Show on Thursday night. Join us and make sure that you hit that like, hit that share, and of course, subscribe with that bell button for the notifications so you can make sure you're getting all the great content from the Beeline Entertainment LLC. Let's go!